Happy birthday, Libras. Happy birthday to me. 930, 930. It's almost October. Yay. Hmm. Hmm. For my birthday. It's my birthday. Yay. Born legend that waves around all of come up to breathe. Nobody knows. Inside the shoe. Inside on the tree. Legend has it that the worms come down, all the worms come up to breathe. On the axis of 23 degrees. Ooh, look at that hit. Let me get shit canned on my birthday because I got music playing in the background or anything. Dang. I don't know all the rules to all of that mess. I already had enough trouble. I don't want that one. Having fun. A lot of people have really structured lives. I don't. No, I don't. I didn't plan on going on YouTube and being live for any real reason other than, just wanted to show people who I am because I've got people telling lots of nasty stories about me. And so, rather than that, I'll just sit here live and you can see who I am and what I do. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about or whatever I want to talk about. Anybody has any questions, feel free to join in and ask. Get to settle down. Oh, I miss my Margaret. Always, every day. You better be ready to get confused. Definitely no logic. Behavior. Still. What's up, you guys? Happy birthday to me. I hope you guys are having a good day. Feel free to talk. This shit on my camera. Oh, it's killing me. It's a little bright. But I have to put something over it. Get my hair chopped. Time out. I'm going to drink my juice now. Juice. Birthday juice. Birthday juice. Makes me so happy. Anyways, I don't know what everybody's doing today, but this is what I'm doing, and I'm good with it. Happy birthday, Justice. Forgot to say that. Everyone should have a Libra in their life. Everyone. A good one. What's up, people? How's it going? My stuff is all sideways. Stuck. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. My day's been pretty pleasant. Y'all want to see my new dress? I got a birthday dress. Check it out. It's from the motherland. Look at it. Wait, hold up. Check out these big. Whoa. So cute. So cute. It's got pockets and everything. It's all the way to the floor, too. To wear. I have to wear some shoes that have a little bit of something so I don't walk on my dress. But, oh, man. I mean, I can adjust it, too. This thing is kind of how you adjust it. But trip to New Orleans to the French quarter down to the market. French market? Is that what it's called? Anyways, there's a store down there called the Motherland, and they have the most colorful assortment of attire that you could ever imagine. And so we went by it, and I saw a pair of pants that I wanted, and I saw the dress immediately. And I thought, I don't know about that because I didn't know how much it was going to be or whatever. And I left it, but then I had to go back to get those pants because they were driving me nuts. And when I did, there was that dress again. So I told her, I can't get carried away in here, and I only have a limited amount of money to spend. And she tried to make me go a little bit beyond, but I said, I really can't. And so anyways, she gave me a deal on it. Yay! So anyways, this is my birthday dress. Yay! And she was very sweet. She had a booth down at the end of the market and had, I guess, 3 more through the market, and then another one that's actually a store front, kind of in that same strip mall where Cafe Du Monde is. There's Casper. Casper comes in and messes with the lightness and the darkness in my videos. Isn't that neat? Oh, and pixelates them too. You make me happy with the things that you do. I'm still working on my stick. I've been working on it for a long time. And I got this really neat. There's no way you can see that. Nah, nope. Anyways, it's not a pen. It's like the world's tiniest X-Acto knife. I got it off of Temu, and I didn't know if I'd like it or not, but I do. It's, I think, mostly used for scrapbooking or something, which I do sometimes, but it's been really handy with this walking stick I'm working on. I need to stop though for a minute and let my arm rest. It's coming right on along though. Some of the people around me have seen it before. Maybe not. It's getting more, I'm just putting more definition in it around all the colorful stuff. And then I'll probably, I don't know, I wondered about staining it or slacking it or something. I have to do something because it's a softer wood. I'll have to coat it in something. I'm not sure what yet. But I might overlay a colored stain on top of it or something. We'll see. Some of the people who have been in my life for a really long time know that I could work on the same art project for a long time, years. I'm wondering what in the crap is that in the background of my video. I can see my jewelry light box in the background. And if you saw the last live, you know that we went to Denny's last night again with our little positive selves and took 2 more of their stuffed animal home with us. At least you don't have to feed them. I got just off the from the motherland in New Orleans and we ended up with a little Saints teddy bear last night, which I love. Common man. Put on some gratitude. Gratitude is my attitude. Somebody came in and gave me another like. That was nice of them, but they didn't say anything. People be scared to speak. And that's what's wrong with the world today. I'm not afraid to speak. I might not speak because I don't feel like the time is appropriate. It's not out of fear, though. Sometimes it's just because I don't have something to say. And sometimes it's because if I said what I was thinking, most of the time I do say what I'm thinking. But sometimes it's better left unsaid. What's that old saying? Oh, yeah. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That can keep you out of a lot of trouble, including legal trouble. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Because you see in all the other lives going on around Drama Town that people are shredding each other and be involved in that mess. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to speak anytime. Happy birthday to me. Hopefully you're having a good day. That's all I want for everybody. This is my birthday party. I'm partying on live with my juice. Yay. What do we got here? Oh, it doesn't tell me today. It just says juice. All right. Looks like a everything juice. Got lots of beets in it. What's everybody doing today? It is an everything juice. Yes, that's what I thought. I like it. It's tasty. It doesn't have the burn that other one does. Is everybody having a good day today? It's Saturday, 930. It's about to be October soon. We're headed straight for Scorpio season. And Halloween! Feel free to speak up. Nobody bites. You just gonna hang out there? Y'all want to wish me a happy birthday or what? Oh, or maybe you don't wish me a happy birthday. There is that. Oh, we ran him away. We ran him away. Either that or they're dropping my viewers again. Whatever. Boom. They're dropping my viewers again. Starting with the man in the mirror. Wow. I'm not sure exactly what devil's lettuce is, but thanks for the happy birthday. Devil's lettuce, huh? Interesting. Is that another word for weed? Enjoy. Ah, okay. Enjoy. Learn something new every day. Mexican pheasant. Pheasant. I'm smoking American. What are these? American Spirit. That's what I'm smoking. I'm smoking a juice and an American Spirit. That's about all I can get away with around here. Oh well. I know, icky sticks. And eventually I'll get rid of the icky sticks. I've had plans to do that when I started up my shop, but things got pretty stressful and I didn't. And that's where we are. But I did learn while I was at Bicycle Michael's from a random stranger that, and I knew kind of some of this, but that there are microdoses of, the chemical components of stuff that helps with ADHD in cigarettes. And there's that. And I might have that. I don't know. Also know they put them in MREs for many a generation. And yeah, that's okay. It's better than smelling like certain other things. And then also they had, but most people don't tell me I smell like a cigarette. Most people tell me they like the way I smell because I'm usually coated in essential oils. And then they give them to prisoners to keep each other from killing, to keep them from killing each other. So there's that. They do help with stress. They also help people go to the bathroom on a regular basis. And I'm not saying that makes anything all better. I'm just giving you that's all I know. But yes, getting rid of them is on my agenda in the future. Yep. But everybody's got vices. And at least I'm honest with mine. So a redhead helps with stress also. Redhead as in a person. I know one. He's in my living room. Except his hair is salt and pepper now. I don't know that many redheads. I have a sister-in-law that's redheaded. She's beautiful. Beautiful redhead. I think redheads are special. I don't think there's as many of them in the world as there are other colors. Yeah, that's probably why they got hung as witches in the 1600s, because I did some reading about it, and they were people who were redheaded with freckles that got pointed out. Often they were just different. Not necessarily witches, but it was before a time where we had to prove that they'd done anything wrong. So a lot of people got hung up for basically nothing. Thank God we don't have that going on anymore. I mean, now at least you have to prove whatever. Something tells me you might be batshit crazy. Maybe so, maybe not. Some people would tell you I'm crazy, and others will tell you that I'm probably the most sane person they've ever met. I prefer to keep people wondering. I did just have an experience. Okay, I knew this was going to happen. You can't go to New Orleans and not run into voodoo or witches, right? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You can't go over there without running into it. It's there. It's just there are businesses built on voodoo, the Catholicism, all of it. It's all there, right? So, anyways, I knew I was going to run into it, but it hit as soon as we sat down. I ran into a musician that was playing her or singing outside of Cafe Du Monde. She sat down beside me, and I don't know how the conversation started, but she said, "Nuh-uh, I would have just put some hoodoo on them." And I said, "Yeah, I don't do that." And she said, "Well, you're a witch." And I said, "No, ma'am, I'm not." But then we talked about being batshit crazy, and the next thing I know, she was moving away from me. Moving far, far, far away from me. So, it's okay to let people wonder. If they want to know who you are, they'll stick around long enough to figure out who you are and how you are. And if you would actually wish bad things on them, which I don't do to anyone, not even my enemies. And I didn't know I had enemies until I started my business. I don't know if they're truly enemies, or just people who feel like they can do it better or something, and maybe they can. Go for it. No one's, wants to stop them, but you're not going to try to take me out of existence because my existence threatens you or something. No, we're not doing that. Anyways, what are you guys doing? I was thinking about, we went out of our way to find some bourbon the other night so that we could make a homemade butterscotch pudding, which apparently is made, I didn't know originally, is made from bourbon. My cigarette went out. So we're going to give that a whirl. That ought to be interesting. We'll let you know if it turns out any good or not. I suspect it'll be edible. Most things are. Where are you from, Mexican peasant? Are you from Mexico? As a Buena Vista Social Club song comes on. Oh, 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 Ohio. Uh-huh. I don't think I've ever been to Ohio. I've been to a lot of states, but I don't think I've ever been to Ohio. I might have stopped and ate there or something, but is there anything cool going on in Ohio? It's Ohio. Did we stop in Ohio? Huh? He doesn't know. He doesn't remember. When we ended up over at American Pickers. I don't know. It didn't make any impression on my brain because I wasn't stopping there. It does. It's not that great. Aw. We'll make it better. What are you waiting on? That's the vulture I was talking about in my, that's the vulture from the cartoon. I was talking about that in my last live. Plenty of money to be made in Ohio. Probably plenty of money to be made no matter where you are, actually. Opportunities are everywhere. I tried to give some people some opportunities, but you know, didn't work out too well. Well, their loss. Because now I can go back to regular life and I don't have to stress out about as much. What cartoon is that from? Bugs Bunny? It's from Bugs Bunny, isn't it? It's from Bugs Bunny. We get bunnies in our yard about every third or fourth night or something. I think they live in our front yard. And I see them coming and going. Sometimes they set off our cameras. What kind of money do you make in Ohio? I mean, do you have a job? The coyotes eat the bunnies there. We have coyotes here, but not as many. They've been driven more towards the forest. What has been increased lately is bears. There's been a number of bear sightings. Coyotes got to eat, man. So do bunnies, but, you know. Food chain. But our bunnies in our front yard are pretty safe. I don't think we have too many coyotes. Unskilled labor. Hard work. Most labor is you have to train for it, and it's kind of a skill after a while, right? Union jobs. That's good. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on who's in your union. Yeah. Paper mill. Yep, we live down the road from one of those. And my grandfather retired from one. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Retired from paper many moons ago. That's not an unskilled labor job. You got to learn some stuff to do that. Well, no, you might not have to go to a school where you get a certificate, but still, I don't think I could do it. Have some skill. Pays good too, huh? That's why the people around here work at the one up the road. Pays them pretty well. Am I from Wisconsin? No, but I do like cheese. No, no. I am in Florida and I am from Alabama and I grew up in Oakland, Wisconsin. It's one of those other mysterious states that I might want to visit or might not. However, I'll say this, from what I've seen of Nebraska, hopefully I don't have to ever go there again because all I saw was dirt and tumbleweeds. Dirt and a lot of tumbleweeds. One of those places where you go, drive faster, just drive faster. I'm sure there's a reason people live there, but I haven't discovered it yet. I do like to explore, though, so if there's anything going on in Ohio or Wisconsin that I might need to know about or see or visit, somebody please clue me in, because I love to travel. Love to travel. Did you guys see my birthday dress? Look at it. Look at it. Look. It's got pockets. Pockets, pockets, pockets. And it goes down to the floor. And it was imported from Africa. I bought it at a store called the Motherland in the French Market in New Orleans. From the sweetest lady. But she does run like a lot of that market. She has three or four booths in the market and then another one in the strip mall. And the colors and the clothes are all so comfortable. Why would you think that I'm Wisconsin? Do I sound like it? Welcome, 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 you guys. Aw. He takes me wherever I ask him to. It depends on what we're feeling like. I'm in a town. Not a big town. And our options are, oftentimes we end up enjoying ourselves at home a lot more than we do when we go out. However, if you ever go to New Orleans, stop at Sylvain's. You won't regret it. I'm going to post some pictures later. That's a pretty nice little dig. Pretty nice little restaurant. Can't say enough for the chef people over there. They know how to cook and they take their alcohol seriously. Yeah, their drinks are strong. Have you ever been to Florida, Mexican peasant? It's cold in Ohio, isn't it? Mm-hmm. in the winter. Winter doesn't start around here until January. Not really. Not most of the time. We could get lucky and get a winter in November, but it doesn't usually get serious until January. And that's only for about a month and it's over. Lakeland. Is that by Swanee? I hear a lot about Lakeland. I have a friend that lives there. I don't think I've been there either, just through it. People keep getting dropped out of my stream. Interesting. Thank you. That'd be awesome. That would be really good. I didn't really plan on being on live on YouTube. I was thinking about it. A lot of people have tried to push me towards doing it, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, you watch other live streams or whatever, and they have this big structure and all this stuff going on and music and whatever and clips and all this stuff. And I don't know how to do any of that. Nope. And I don't know the rules for most of it. A little bit, of a learning curve on it. But here I am because, well, why not? I don't think I would live. I don't know. We were trying to discuss, like, where would we live if we could live anywhere we wanted to live. And I don't know where it would be, but because I've thought about it for a long time, but I don't know if I could live where there's a real winter. I like to garden all year long. I grew up where winters were kind of wintry. And you can't garden as much unless you have a greenhouse. Which last week we took apart and brought home and put back together. And I'm about to go put plastic on probably tomorrow. So, and I would love to have it filled with plants at some point, but for the time being, I'm going to fill it with a bunch of live edge wood because I'm going to build some stuff with that live edge wood. It's so pretty. It's all cypress, cedar. There's some oak. Oh, there's some blued pine, aged blued pine that was extremely expensive per slice. So I'm going to use it to store that because you got to keep it out of the elements. And I'm going to have to cover it to keep it from turning. Go freaking figure. Yeah, let me know if it doesn't come back in, because, yep, go figure. We could wait it out or we could try again. Can you hear me now? Well, I'm going to be here all day for a little while anyways. And I'm going to take a time out and run to the potty. I shall return. Okay. Can you hear me now? Awesome. Do art. You can hear the bottom of the cup. I'm not sure what that means. Have you lived in Ohio your whole life? Anyways, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Libra. I know some other Libras that were born today. I dated one in high school. And then I would like to wish them all a happy birthday. Happy, happy, joy, joy, and everything in between. Well, you guys are talkative. I'll just use this to do my hair then. I need a bigger. Stay this way. Take on. In and out. It'll be one of those days. Just curious. No, I haven't. I mean, can you see the light going up and down? I'm surprised. It's all good though. I mean, I tried to restart my live last night because it kept booting people right out. Hey, JT, how you doing? Is that how you say that? Welcome, welcome. What's going on today in your world? You can hear? I'm glad you can hear. Something to talk about. Or, I'm going to be on here just working a lot because, and this is my birthday party, and I'm enjoying it. What's going on, you guys? I'm just sitting here working, doing my thing, drinking my smoothie. What kind of music do I listen to? It's probably easier to say what kind of music do I not listen to. I listen to just about anything that'll make me dance. And sometimes that includes you know, anything that'll make me dance. And that might be rap, hip hop, dance music, heavy metal, punk, rock, old, 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 old country. None of this new crap. I like instrumentals. I like I don't know if you would say Indian or Middle Eastern, that Bollywood stuff. I love that. I like that. But I listen to all kinds of stuff. What do you listen to? What kind of music do you like? Do you stick to one genre, or are you? Some people only like one flavor. I think I might be too ADD, ADHD for that. I mean, it's the truth. If I stuck to just one type of music for very long, I get bored. I kind of like fusion when they bring. I get real interested when they bring multiple cultures together like that. But that's just because it brings, I don't know, brings culture together and different sounds. Like right off the top of my head, you got Bring the Noise with Public Enemy and Anthrax. And then you got, let's see, Deep Forest has musicians from all over the world. Rusted Root has musicians from all over the world collaborating together. Those are old, but I can't think of anything new like that I know of. I'm sure there is, but I can't think of it. Like Lusk was a side project of the band Tool, and they put a whole bunch of different musicians together. And if you go and listen to it, it doesn't sound anything like Tool. It doesn't sound like that at all. back to the question. Hard to be an outlaw. Woody Woodworth. Well, I don't know. That's a new one. That's a new one on me. Right now, it's pretty easy to be an outlaw. Right now, it's pretty hard to be an outcast. I thought outlaws were ruling things. I don't know that one. Is that country or rap? Have to look it up. I'm a rebel, but not exactly sure why. I have to make notes. I need a darn piece of paper. I'll have to look that up. Let's see here. Hard to be an outlaw. Yeah, I will. I'm always curious. I love music. Hollywood North. And Rebel Road. Interesting. Yeah, I will. I will look that right on up. Is it something I can find on YouTube or Pandora or well, there's something I would like to see that. That'd be interesting. My old man's pretty young at heart. To drink beer. Well, if he wants to drink a beer, I'm gonna let him. He doesn't listen to much rap music, or he didn't until he met me. But, you know, it does have good rhythm. A lot of it does. Where in the hell I got which one, the Rebel Road or the Hard to Be an Outlaw? Do you want to know where in the hell you got it from? Where did I get it from? Where did I get it from? What are you trying to say there? I'm not sure if I understand the question or the statement or whatever that is. think I went rogue. That's funny. He might like that. Never know. You never can tell with him. Always surprises me. I don't blame the Mexican. Don't worry. I won't blame you, Mexican. I like Mexicans. I went to Mexico with my family when I was a teenager. We had a great time. And Mexican is my favorite food, so one of them anyways. There's a darn hater that won't stay out of my face. Stay out of my face. Are you actually a Mexican pheasant? Is that just a screen name? Is that your heritage? Because if it is, I'm going to need you to fix me dinner for my birthday. What is that? That's funny. You're only hearing every other word. That's okay. I was saying, is Mexican your heritage? Are you from Mexico? Or is your family from Mexico? Because that's my favorite food. He loves me, and I'm pretty easy to deal with. We're both pretty flexible. We kind of just go. If you work at a paper plant and you make money, you're not really a pheasant, are you? Just thinking out loud. Where'd my thing go? Buzzard, vulture. You're a bird. Are they spelled the same? I don't know. Okay, I get it. Somebody's got to clean up the mess, I guess. Yeah, I have seen some yeah, and while they're eating the dead stuff, thriving, kind of metaphor for where I've been. It's okay though, because you can't help those that don't want to help themselves. They eat buzzards. Mexico, they eat some pretty strange things now. Um, what's the one? Oh yeah, they eat. And it's a pretty gnarly thing. You can watch type of. Only thing I can equate it to is the slime inside an egg. This stuff move across my yard. Not eating that. It's as bright yellow as a school bus, and it will move far in 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours. It's a whole different creature. And the first time I saw it, I really thought it might be from outer space. I dropped everything and ran inside to Google. I was like, what in the world? But the reason why I won't eat it is because it eats heavy metals. So yeah, I'm not in on the slime mold. Do I eat chicken? Yes, but starting to eat it less and less because it's where most Americans get the most of their salt from chicken. Salt. I thought it would have been from potato chips, but it's not. It's actually from chicken. They bromiate the meat before they package it, and some people might not have much concern with it, but it affects me pretty badly. Like I can't. I don't know. I have to watch out for my salt. Some people don't have that issue, or they don't know they do. But I like chicken. Yes, I do eat it. I prefer steak over chicken all day long. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl. But through my health problems and whatever, I've been forced to get real close to vegetables. So I have to eat my salad. Or else my kidneys will kick my ass. I don't have a choice. No, I don't. And when I start making bad choices, it catches up on me real quick. Do you eat chicken? Years ago, I worked at a flea market where they sold pigeons to people who eat pigeons. I can't imagine that being rewarding at all. You eat anything. Yeah, a lot of people do. Well, to a point, but I will pass it up too because of how I feel. If it's going to make me feel like shit, I'm not going to eat it. Oh, I love turnip greens. And yeah, we generally cook the neck bone. And I like what I didn't know is a couple years ago we got a turducken, which is duck stuffed chicken, turkey, or turkey stuffed duck or something. I don't know. And I think it has bacon in there too. Oh my God. Human garbage disposal. Yeah, I can understand that. I like to eat a lot, but like I said, for a long time my life was hindered by my health issues. So I have to watch what I eat to a certain degree. When I go on vacation, I generally go stupid, and then when I come back, I need a vacation from my vacation just to heal. So I have to watch my step. Like it or not, it's just who I am. Some people don't. Some people can eat anything. And then some people will eat anything and don't realize it's kicking their ass. Do we party at all? A little, not a lot, a little bit. I'm a pretty mild celebrator. Like, I might have a drink tonight or I might not. It depends on how I get to feeling. Because I definitely don't want to feel like shit tomorrow. No, I can't do that. Nope, I can't do that. I can get some of that pretend smoke from down around the corner at the convenience store. That's about all I can do at this point. Too many people are looking everywhere for whatever reason. Have to stick to that legal stuff. I was thinking about going and getting my card soon so I don't have to worry about it. It's not legal here yet. I'm not sure what's going on in New Orleans and whatever, and I don't think it's legal there either. But we were there recently, and we took a stroll down Bourbon Street, which is still pretty bourbony, and still's got plenty of butt cheeks and boobs. But now it's gone from butt cheeks, boobs, and puke to giant clouds of spleefs, and you're like, what is going? Is it what? And then some dude's just standing on the corner at the trash can, rolling, overturned or whatever, because it helps a lot of people. Then people won't have to worry about it. I did stop and ask, like, what in the F is going on here? And apparently it's been decriminalized there, which I'm not sure what that means really at this point. So they decriminalized it. So even though it's not legal, it's, I guess, not criminal or something. And so people are just out in the open with it, which is good for them. That's good. One of these days it's going to be that way here. They were talking about maybe doing that next year. We'll see what happens. All I can do is hope. But I can tell you this. I think that a lot, because I saw a police officer in New Orleans chiefing it up, and I was like, wow, look at that. And I'm not ratting on anybody. I don't have a badge number. I'm not calling anybody out. I could care. Maybe they should have been doing it while they were on duty in a uniform, but none of my business. I'm not there doing. I was just, passerby, happened to notice. And so I think that it's possible, this is just possible, that maybe more and more of the police officers are just like, this is stupid. I don't want to even deal with this anymore, because there's actually real crime going on that they should be dealing with. Kept you from killing your, yeah, don't, it's not worth it. I'd rather see you chief one up than hurt somebody all day long. I mean, it relaxes a lot of people. It's good for a lot of things. Helps with people's appetite, and it induces creativity, all kinds of stuff. But, you know, people are behind on the times. They've known that for a long time. But like I was saying, I think it's coming to a point where the police just don't even want to deal with it anymore because it's goofy. Because it's just really goofy to buddy in when there's somebody actually hurting someone or stealing something or doing, committing real crime. And I thought about it a long time ago, and I feel like it's more like there has to be some sort of a penalty rather than throwing people in the slammer and locking them up for it. How about you put them in rehab if you really think it's a problem? But what the hell do I know? I don't make the rules. I'm just trying to follow them. And all I can say at this point is that even if you are trying to follow them, it's sort of confusing, especially from state to state. It gets real hairy when you go state to state. It's like, well, this state's doing this and this state's doing that. And then you start going like, well, who the hell knows what's going on? So I just step back and, I'll wait, get my little card and don't have to worry about it. It's not that important to me. Right. Forget about that. How about you worry about the fentanyl on the street that's got people bent over in the middle of a busy street facing the street? How about that? There are real hazards. And when I was in college, I wrote a term paper called A Public Service Announcement. And I was scared to turn it in, but I did. And it was about, there's in the benefits and the hazards of it. So I have thought about it, but it's not worth getting in trouble for, especially when you have people breathing down your neck and you can go to the convenience store and get something that's just as well legal and you can pretend. But okay. I gave it up for a long time. Gave it up for a really long time to try and adopt children. But that system is broken too. Busy doing other things, I guess. So it's easy to get out of, give it up if you don't want it. Most people do, that's the problem. I'm just not with addiction and whatever, I'm not. Only thing I'm really addicted to is I'll fight you for is probably. Write that down. He's homeless. Some people are better off homeless, honest to God, and some people aren't. Some people choose it. What's that? There's a song called Mr. Wendell. Who's it by? Arrested Development or something? It's old. But some people choose it for the freedom. Yeah. Big heart. I like that. There are solid people out on the street. Some of them are not into anything nefarious. Some of them just choose that life because the constraints of a modern day society don't allow them to have the freedom they choose. I don't. of almost homelessness. I had friends that stepped in for me for a while. You know, I could have gone home to family, but we all had different things going on, and it didn't work out that way. I couldn't really bring my furry crew with me, and I wasn't going to leave my animals. Is he trash treasure dude? You build things out of nothing? Those kind of people are fabulous. One of these days you'll see what that thing is behind me, that giant thing behind me. Can you see it? Looks like a jellyfish. It's not. It's a lamp. I'll turn it on one day. It's pretty cool. It's made out of a whole bunch of different kinds of things. There's tools on it that whenever I go looking for them, I know where they are. It spins all the way around. You can spin it around, and then there is a bamboo lamp underneath it that came from my grandfather. I don't know. It's got to be really old, that lamp. I'm not sure how I got it, other than maybe my family was throwing it out. I can't tell if you're still here or not. It says I have 0 watchers. So maybe it dumped you out. Nope, you're still here. Huh. Kind of personal stuff do I have on there? Off my community page? Interesting. What do I have on there? I can't remember. Personal stuff off my community page. Oh, you mean of my grandmother and my... Oh, actually, I was going to add some more of my life. My family. What are they going to do with it? They're dead people. They're going to take my dead people's family and use it against me? I do get it. The trolls are terrible. You're correct about that. And I'm listening. Everybody wants to tribute their loved ones, right? Can't you do that without grief? Pretty much, they've taken my picture and put me in other videos. So I do know what you're talking about, but try to put me in places that I wasn't, which is why you might see me on here silently live, because you're going to have a hard time putting me in a different location if I'm right here. And so, yeah, I feel you on the trolls. No, they're tremendous everywhere. It's like more popular to be a troll than it is to be a nice person right now. It's awful. Like if you go into the YouTube lives right now, people are shredding each other, which I can't even hardly sit through the shredding. Like, it's not. Yeah, they'll have a hard time triggering me. And some of the people that have been effing with me are getting their butts kicked by my dead people. Can't help it. Karma's a bitch. And I tried to tell them. I was very kind and direct and said, you know, when you wish ill will on people, It comes back to you. It doesn't matter how you slice it. You can go Bible and say when you reap what you sow. You can go metaphysical, what goes around comes around. You know, you can go like, just doesn't matter how it boomerangs back to you. And I don't want anybody to have any grief. I'm not wishing any ill on anybody, not even the people who've done me wrong. If I sit around and wish a bunch of ill on them, I'm harboring anger, and that's heavy. That shit'll tear you down. I've had enough health problems. I don't need them to tear me down or through my own mind. If that, who's in control here? You know what I mean? So I don't want to be triggering to anybody, but I don't let them trigger me. They try all the time, all day, every day. They spend a lot of time, waste a lot of time trying to trigger me. For what? I'm not real sure. Well, all I can say is that I hope they find their way back to themselves, get some healing, and get rid of the anger and the grief and whatever makes them want to do nasty stuff to people. Because it's uncalled for. Most of the time, it's just really uncalled for. Some of the people that are pissed at me are really pissed at themselves because they had a good opportunity and they didn't believe in it or take it. Turned my... Exactly. Hey, listen, whatever you tell your cells or yourself, your cells will believe it. They will. If you tell yourself every day, I am healing, you will heal pretty rapidly. If you tell yourself every day, I'm going to die, I'm an awful person, blah, 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 you're going to get sick and probably die pretty quick. Your cells will believe you, just like the dead people hear you. So do the living cells in your body. They hear you, and they have memory, and I don't know, they flow with that. At least that's how I feel. So it's playing Public Enemy. That's me. Yeah, I don't have anything to be angry about, especially not on my birthday. Nope. I wonder if I have the ingredients to make a Kentucky Mule. Maybe. Pheasant. Why is that hard? MP. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. You do like to party. Well, you're younger than I am, so was you. What? What does that mean? Yes, was you. What's up? Oh. Oh, I was just asking because you asked me earlier if I like to party. Yeah, I like to party, but I'm a pretty low key partier, like I said. I don't like to feel like shit the next day. I I had a shop where we played music, and I thought there would be a little bit of after party sort of stuff going on, but there wasn't too much of that, which turned out to be a good thing because the people I was hanging out with didn't have my best interest. Paying you to babysit me. Nah, nah. Actually, for years and years and years now, I'm usually the babysitter. Yep. That's okay, though. It's just who I am. I like to make sure people are all right. You have toenails older than me? Nuh-uh. You said 30 plus or 30 something. That's what you said. I'm older than that. It's a good day to have a good day, and it's a good year to have a good year. And that's what we're going on. Toenails older than you. That is so funny. You better clip that shit. Just saying. Are you single or are you married? Because if you're single and you've got toenails that are older than me, you might want to get them. You might want to go see a nail tech. Wait, do they look like they go with that buzzard? Those would be talons, not toenails. That's funny. Oh, I was gonna do my live outside last night and change the environment, but um, when I came home from eating dinner, the neighbor had been doing laundry, and that ran me back inside. So that is so funny. I can't hang out with the laundry soap. It's not my friend. You're married. awesome. I mean, it is if you like her. I need to get my tooth fixed. Should I get my tooth fixed? It's been that way since I was 12. I busted it on a windowsill, a brick windowsill. I was thinking about getting braces again or like Invisalign. There's a spot in heaven for your wife. Aw. Aw, that is so sweet. That's good. She puts up with all your shit. That's awesome. Do you like Spike Jones? Ever heard of Spike Jones? Never heard of him, or you don't like him? Hilljack. Man, that's more of that northern speak. What does that mean? Hilljack. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff. Never heard of him. Oh, okay. Well, he's older than both of us. He's dead, long gone. Not the Beastie Boy Spike Jones, but older. He plays old. Well, we'll just say he came about at when radio was the television. Instead of people gathering around the television, they gathered around the radio, and he was basically a one-man band. In many ways, just because Pandora came on with "Don't Talk to Me About Women," right as you said. Well, there's a spot in heaven for my wife. Anyways, that's a hoot. Hopefully, y'all are good to each other. And if you find a good one, hold on to her tight. You ride Harleys and chase fat women and pray that I don't catch us. Well, there's nothing wrong with Harleys, and there's nothing wrong with fat women. You don't want to catch him. What does that mean? Lots of people ride Harleys and chase fat women. And that's only bad if your wife has a problem with it. If she knows, then, nobody can really say shit. I mean, I don't. Like, whatever people have going on is what they do. I'm not judging anybody. Certainly not my place. I've got friends that are all over the board, from single, married, normal, married, polygamist, married, all that. You're not married. You're not married, but your wife, does she know that? The question is, I'm not going to tell on you. I don't. It's none of my business. I'm just chatting. That's funny. I'm pretty happily married. Yes, I am. For I'm going to have to bust out the calculator, but it might be 17, maybe 18 years this year to look back and figure it out. You're funny. Yeah, I know. 38 years. Huh. You've been married, you're only 30 plus, but you've been married for 38 years. Something ain't mathing. Uh-oh. There are relationships where women don't care what their men do. I've got a friend, a pretty close friend, that she doesn't care who he's with or what he's doing or who he's doing. Doesn't, and she'll tell you straight up. And my husband and I were discussing last night, because I lost a friend yesterday, that they had a very different sort of relationship where they didn't even live they're married for 40 years or something, didn't live in the same house. Pit bull. Lipstick. Hey, wait, I like pit bulls. I don't have anything against those. She's got lipstick. I can just only imagine. As long as she don't bite me, I'm good with that. I'm more like a Shih Tzu with lipstick. Lots of hair. Lots of crazy big hair and lipstick. You ride Harleys. I have a Harley hat right above my head. HD. Also stands for Heather Dixey. And that's me. Or high definition. What kind of Harley do you have? My mom bought a Harley, but then she got rid of it real quick. I don't know what happened there. It was pretty cool too. Oh yeah, she broke up with her boyfriend or something. Mm-hmm. And then I think she needed the money more than she needed the bike. I don't think she was happy about it. Can't remember. It was a while back. Street glide. I don't know what that is. Sounds nice though. Glide sounds better than a hog, because from all that I understand, if you ride around on one of those old what's the big ones with the big trunks on the back of it, your arms will be like spaghetti noodles from all the vibration. It's about as much as I know about them. I don't ride a Harley. I ride a rad wagon. It's a motorbike. It's a motorized bicycle. It's an electric bike. E-bike. There you go. That's the word. E-bike. But it's got mountain bike tires on it, so it's a lot of fun to cruise around on. And then last week, or whenever we went over to New Orleans, whenever that was, got a big giant basket put on the front and a legit basket put on the back, because I had a wooden one that broke. The slats all just let go. They don't make anything like they used to. So that's the extent of my bike riding. There's some bananas getting stuck in my straw. Stop it. grew up around some bike riders, though. This little lady that I grew up with, she was like 4'11", and she was in a biker. She was in a, I don't know, you call them biker gangs or whatever. They're not legitimate gangs. They were just groups, I guess. She was serious about it. Probably still is. Oh, I am a Libra. Today's my birthday, September 30th. Libra gang gang. Oh, yeah. Ah. Yep, I'm a Libra. What sign are you? Yeah, she was serious about her motorcycles. She had healed because she was only 4'11" and she was trying to ride motorcycles. She would have big old giant honking heels, boots like this high, like they were stilts or something, so she could ride her bicycle. You're a Taurus. Half in the bag. You're half in the bag. It's only 4 o'clock. You better pace yourself. Taurus. Yep. I know a few of those. They tend to get along pretty well with Tauruses unless they start to try to push me around or pull me towards trouble or compete with me when I don't want to compete, because there's no reason to compete when we could all win together. You know, it's that whole thing about building bridges instead of burning them. You smoked it up. Well, hopefully you can find some more for later. If it's legal there, you probably just going down the road where I grew up at. It's legal, and it's like every they weed store across the street from weed store in Oklahoma. I mean, just go from one across the street to the other. What walk lightly? You don't need to step on eggshells for me, man. I want people to be who they are. Be who you are. I just don't like to be bullied. You know? Like I said, I don't have anything against Taurus at all. Not at all. But I am one of those people who says, do no harm and take no shit. And that includes bullshit. Because, you know. Yeah. Well, then you ought to be all right. Shoot, you could get another one. Like I said, I just got to go down the corner to the convenience store or some shit. That's all we got around here. I mean, there's clinics and whatever, but I got to go get a card. And I've been procrastinating. Introduce me to a troll community? No, why would you do that? No, thank you. I've got plenty of them on my ass, I promise. They drive past my house every night, every other night. Right. Well, the troll community is way better than Days of Your Lives. F that. This is Dave's of my lives. I have enough of that shit. Like I said, don't need no more trolleys. Got plenty of them. I don't do soap operas. Never was much into soap operas. I did watch reality TV and watch The Real Housewives until, it's really started to feel like, you know how they say that it's a scripted reality? Well, it's bled into our reality because that's how people are being these days. They get up on their panels and just start shredding each other and gunslinging and whatever. No, I don't need no one with that. I'd rather be peaceful and happy and do my own thing than worry about that kind of stress. That's how I feel about that. I've seen that name come down my feed. I have. I don't know why or how come, but I have seen it come down my feed. And the reason why I realized it was because I grew up with somebody named Upchurch. In fact, still friends with somebody named Upchurch. And I had to wonder, are they related? So yeah, I've seen it, but I don't know. What about him? Him, her, it, them, they. It's a girl named Ryan. I don't know, Patty. No, I don't know them. I just noticed his name because Upchurch. uh, I've had a lot of dealings with the Upchurch family, although I don't know his mother's name. But at one time, he tagged my whole house with his bumper stickers, my car and everything, my door, everything. Yeah, don't they all? Is he from Yugoslavia? Upchurch. I don't know. I'm gonna have to text him and ask him now. I mean, my friend, no, he's from Tennessee. My friend Upchurch plays the violin. Pretty good, I might add. He's from Tennessee. Tennessee. Great music. I've seen him around on the lives. I did notice him. I'll have to check that out. Does he play music in his lives or anything? Or is it just people in there shredding each other? I'll have to look it up. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Feels awesome. Rolling Stone. Right now. I like Rolling Stones. I have lots of them all around me. Somebody's drinking. It ain't me. Is this Ryan Upchurch a friend of yours or just somebody you know from YouTube? I said, is this person somebody you know from YouTube or is he like a friend of yours? Do you make music with him or are you just a member of his lives? Or, I mean, how do you know him? Just curious. You found him on YouTube or are you friends with him or? You say in the laundry basket. I usually say the same thing, but I usually say I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. That's funny. What is it? Both Libra and Taurus are Venus. We carry that in common or something. Johnny Gobble. Interesting. That's funny. Ooh. Yeah. Paintville, Kentucky. Never heard of it. I know there's some good tunes that come out of Kentucky, though. And I have a friend that just moved to Lakeland from Kentucky. Okay, time out. I've got to go get something to drink and go to the restroom. I shall return. Be right back. Give me my dress. Good idea. I forgot. Dirt and dirt don't hurt, so there's that. People do forget, though. I got in a hurry to come back to talk to you, so. Decide what to eat for my birthday. I'm not working on those today. For one, you told me you smoked half a bag. That doesn't help. And then there could be the potential that I'm on a cheap little laptop but it might be a blessing. I wonder what it's like outside. I haven't been there yet today. Yes, I have. I've also been treated that way much in my life. But God gave you a voice for a reason. And sometimes your voice is your only self defense, especially when you're not willing to war with people. Just not. People want to see me triggered and they want to see me fight for human rights. And I am fighting for human rights by not fighting, by not warring. You don't have to be a mean, nasty bitch. And I could totally do that to be somebody. No, you don't. and plenty of people want to see me. So here I am. So you told me the music and the bands and the songs or whatever. I'm going to look them up, but I haven't yet. Can you tell me? Group. They don't make CDs anymore, but they used to group them by genre. I said you told me about those bands or the songs that you told me, and I wrote them down and everything, but I haven't had a chance to look them up, and I was wondering what kind of genre they are. It's Ziggy Marley is on my Pandora right now. I saw him when I was a teenager, and then I saw Damian Marley at Bonnaroo. What's that, 2006? 2006-ish. Drove to Bonnaroo in a 19... I primarily went to Bonnaroo that year because Beck and Radiohead were going to be there. Oh, and Balk and Beatbox. And, the Dresden Dolls. Amanda Palmer and the Dresden Dolls. Yes, 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 yes. Country rock rap. Yeah, okay, so when I opened my shop, there was some people talking about country rap, and now I've seen it like more than usual. It's becoming a thing. It became a thing. And yeah, I like fusion. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I might like that. We'll see. I'll have to give it a listen. Country rock rap. I'm not sure how that came about. Had to go somewhere though. This world let me out. Wish I had a chance to see Freddie Mercury, but I got to see his part of the quilt, the AIDS quilt. Never got to see him. I wish I had, though. That would have been bleeping awesome. Give love. Give love. Give love. Give love. Yeah, he was, but I liked him a lot. His music was great. Sad though, the way I don't know. I'm not sure if the media really portrays his life correctly or what. I don't know. Maybe they did. Thanks for hanging out with me, Mexican pheasant. Pheasant, not peasant, pheasant. Let me get it right. I'm glad. Me too. I'm a people person. My husband isn't as big a people person as I am. Somehow that works, though. I'm also okay in isolation, though. I've been all right in isolation for a long time. Busy learning. Keep myself pretty fairly well entertained. Don't depend on too many people for that anymore. A lot of the entertainment isn't very entertaining. Like the housewives thing, it sort of raises my blood pressure watching them. I'm like, they're not very nice to each other. And they're suing the shit out of each other. And then the next season, they're all best friends again. Wait, what? No, that's not how I roll. Do I know how my mood swings are? Yeah, actually, I do. Nah, he's not out of his mind. Do I know how my mood swings are? Yes, I do. I say it like it is, and then we get past it. We work it out and we get past it. Call it like it is. Some people can handle it and some people can't. And yeah, I'm aware because my sister-in-law got in the car with us one time and she thought we were legit fighting, and we weren't. We were just talking to each other. She was scared. She was like, but she has since been around us, enough to know that she can actually interject and not get bit. It's just, we're passionate. We're not battling. And I'm in a long time of marriage. Um, I've only called him one nasty word one time. Yeah. Uh, I don't have that bad of hot flashes. Mm-mm. I had a few lately, but not many. Not compared to other people. And my mood is fairly level, pretty much. I get upset, I get a solution, and I get past it. And I've had a lot of things to be upset about in the last couple of years, maybe more so than some other people. And so it's fair to say that I've had valid reasons to be the way I am. But yeah, nah, just call it like it is. And some of the hot flashes come from technology, not from physiology as much. So the one thing to note about physiology is that people with like my age and whatever, who might be going through, who might be premenopausal, or even not my age, even younger, when women are having their period and whatever, it doesn't have to be as awful as it is a lot of times, but that's because of the garbage that they eat and the environment that they live in. You know, cleaner that you keep it, the better off you are. Kara, see what's her name? Kara Brothman, I think that's her name, is a nutritionalist that's on YouTube, and she talks a lot about it. And I learned a lot about it from her. And you saw me. I had a juice and then I had a smoothie. So, and I don't know that many people that do that as often as possible or on a regular basis, even. They don't care to try. They'd rather just eat some, garbage from the convenience store or some fast food. And that'll carry you along for so far, but it'll catch up with you. And it will really make your kidneys not like you, and your hormones work in conjunction with your kidneys, and garbage in, garbage out. So yeah. And yeah, they want to microwave us all, so just about everybody's having hot flashes. It isn't just my age. Even men have hot flashes too, especially if they need a detox. And if they have really stinky, sweaty feet or stinky, stinky underarms, they definitely need a detox. If you can smell yourself when you're sweating, you need some detox. If you can sweat and not stink like a dirt bag, you're probably doing all right. But when I can smell myself when I'm sweating and I can smell my underarms, I'm going to go my happy ass in the kitchen and get something going for some detox, because that's a big old giant clue that I'm going to feel like shit soon. And I don't want to do that. So, and who am I to say all this? Someone who saved my own life and helped a lot of other people. Willing, only if they're willing. I can't help anybody who's not willing to hear it. And at this point, I've repeated myself since 2010, and some people just feel like it's more fun to play stupid. Till it catches up to them. But on that note, it is my birthday, so I'm going to do probably anything I want to today. And then I'll probably have to detox tomorrow. Have you ever heard of bentonite clay? If you haven't, you should. Working in a paper plant, you should. Yeah, no, nope. Was discussing last night. When was the last time I drank a soda? Like one of the name brand sodas. And I think I had one. I think, okay, I think I had one in like I got desperately thirsty in 2017, and all there was a soda machine. So I had to get a soda pop. But yeah, I gave that up a long time ago. I gave it up. Oh, I was trying to figure out when I gave it up. So it might have been after the oil spill that I gave it up. Really, for real, gave it up because I learned that you could clean your battery cables with it, and that the diet versions are more acidic than anything God made. That doesn't sound like be very good for your insides, does it? This thing's falling down. And I grew up on it, and I also grew up with a lot of health problems. So since I wanted to feel better, like dirt, yeah, bentonite clay, like dirt, yeah, it's dirt. It's clean dirt, but it's dirt. But it's pretty powerful dirt, and It's a basic detox. It's very cheap. And everybody, it's like a medicine chest must have. Like, even if you get like a hang, oh, this shit's going to fall down anyway. So fine. Fall down, whatever. If you have like a hangover or something, just put some of that in your cup and drink some water. Gone. If you have a headache, all kinds of things it helps with. But it binds with heavy metals, so it's the easiest way to detox. Cheapest, easiest way to detox, in my opinion, because it's extremely effective. Jesus built my hot rod. Yeah, I went and saw them by myself. Yes, I do eat alfalfa sprouts and roots. Not enough, but yes. Yes. I like all kind of sprouts. I like the crunchies. But yeah, not enough. And we had a beet sandwich in New Orleans with goat cheese and spinach, and it was off the rails good. I don't know what was so special about it, but it was pretty good. And I was surprised to see at the French market some organic food. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting it, but we did find some. They had organic, big giant organics alcoholic smoothies. Oh my God. And another thing they had, we came out of our hotel and went walking down the sidewalk, and at the corner of the street was a church that serves booze, or a coffee house, a gospel and what was that place called? Gospel and booze. It makes everything better, I guess. I never heard of such a thing, a church that serves alcohol. Also, never heard of this either. When we were on a road trip not too long ago, we passed two, not one, but two billboards uh, yeah, we do eat meat, but we passed two billboards for this. Check this out. Prison tour is a prison tour distillery. So it's an abandoned prison that they turned into a distillery. Now that might be interesting. Although I don't know if I could handle being boozed up in an old prison, especially some of the old prisons here in the South, because really bad things happened there. And I'm not trying to carry any of that madness out of there with me. But I had to look it up just to say, like, holy shit, is this for real? But yeah, it's for real. One of them, and I don't remember what the name of them was, but one of them is actually still a prison, like they left it as was, and just added the distillery, and you can tour it. And the other one is was they remodeled the prison into a garden, so it had fully been. There was like plaques and stuff. They still kept a little bit of the history, but they changed a lot of the environment. Goats have weird looking eyes. Goats are getting a lot of shit right now because of just culture. I like all of nature. I don't have any problem with goats. except for the people that are trying to be them. Greatest of all time. My head is this big. Yeah, I have problems with those people. But no, I don't mind goats or goat cheese. I like it. I like all cheese, actually. But somewhere in my heritage, there's a cheesy air. I think if that's the word, cheesy air. Somebody in my family made cheese for a living many moons ago, generations ago, or something. Like that's gonna get me caught up. Wait, it's too loud. Goats have weird looking eyes. No, I like I did have a couple corner me on top of a picnic table one time trying to get my bologna sandwich when I was young and poor. And I wasn't really sure what I was in for when I got that sandwich either, but I wasn't feeling great. So I wanted veggies instead of meat pies. Actually, I wanted the meat pies, but I couldn't eat them right then. So I went ahead and got something with veggies on it. And that sandwich with the goat cheese and the beets was actually surprisingly delicious. But some people have adversities to different kinds of cheese. I know when I was a kid, I sure didn't like blue cheese. It smelled and, well, I couldn't get past the smell. It kind of smelled like dirty socks. For whatever reason, I like it now. Maybe I just got used to it. Mm-hmm. I couldn't hit it in the head, and I might have trouble skinning a goat, but I've eaten a lot of things that I've skinned myself or filleted myself or caught myself. And yeah, if the zombie apocalypse gets worse, I'm going to be all right. Other people, not so much. One year at my Halloween party, I had the whole party eat, what are those damn things? Mealy worms. Oh, yes. No, at the beginning of the party, they were like, no, you're nuts. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. If you had to survive, what would you do? Would you eat this mealworm or would you die? They were like, I'd die. Couple drinks later, I was like, it tastes like a barbecued Rice Krispie. Come on, it's just a Rice Krispie with some ramen noodle flavoring on it. Just eat it. And then the next thing you know, the whole party was eating them. We're like, yeah, okay, it's just a Rice Krispie. So I'll be okay. And in fact, I raised mealworms for a while for my chickens. So, and I quit that because I couldn't take care of them while I was doing all kinds of other stuff. But I might resume that shortly because it's a really good source of protein for my birds. Houston dirty feet smell, do tell. No, I'm just saying that's what blue cheese smells like. How do I know? I'm afraid to look at my feet right now. They're probably pretty clean, actually. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they're pretty clean right now. But they're usually black. That's how I know because, I'm a barefooted kind of person. You're afraid to know. No. Come on, they make a dirty feet jelly bean. Somebody fed me the entire box of Harry Potter jelly beans one time. That was fun. And they're not very tasty. Who wants to be famous? Not me. But I'm also not going to be put off the map either. So there's that. Do you like Prince? Good old Prince. All right, dude. I'll be back. I'm going to stop the live now and come back in a little while. I'm going to go see what's happening in the outside world. See what's up with that. It was pleasant chatting with you. Hopefully you'll come back soon. Mexican pheasant. Hopefully you're having a great day. Bye. It's nice meeting you.